we are on winter tires too. Hey guys, I hope you're doing well and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since we've uploaded a video, but here we are, 2023. We're starting off the year strong with, well, something that you wouldn't normally see in winter conditions such as this. This is the brand new Ferrari 296 GTB. So my friends over at Ferrari Quebec, part of the Holland Automotive Group, have allowed me to spend an entire day with the 296 GTB. So why don't we take a look at some of my favorite details of the car before we take it out on the road and have some fun. So one of my favorite aspects of the 296 is its overall design. I love the fact that they have styling cues that they took from the 250 LM, which for those of you who don't know, that is one of the most iconic Ferraris that has ever been built. Another element that I really like is the fact that there's so much functionality with every line on this car. And for those of you who don't know, right underneath the light over here is actually a passageway where air travels to actually cool down the brakes. So this was a functional design that Ferrari did for the 296. All right, so I'm getting a little cold out here, so why don't we hop inside and take the 296 out for a spin. So behind the wheel of the 296, oh man, wow, absolutely adore this thing. I think you probably heard when we were leaving the snow spot, the sound of it is so deceiving, considering that this is powered by a hybrid twin turbo V6. I know, a Ferrari with a V6, it's unheard of, and actually the only other time that it's been done was when the Dino was out. So, V6 twin turbocharged hybrid that produces 819 horsepower. It's absolutely mental. And the sound, I can't get over it. This is not my first time driving the 296, and honestly, the sound never gets old. And it's funny hearing people's reactions because that's what everybody says. They can't believe that this is a 6-cylinder, and the way that the power just builds. Downshift one more. It is bonkers. The brakes are really good too. Carbon ceramics. I mean, with this much power, you need them. And what's really nice is if you're just cruising around town and for whatever reason you don't want to hear the engine, simply put it into electric drive. Silence. Guys, we're in a Ferrari. This is weird. I don't even know why I'm whispering right now. I don't even need to, but you just feel like you're just in a tranquil, quiet space. You forget that you're in a Ferrari. And then once you put back into race mode, that's when all the theatrics are back. So honestly, it's really cool that it's the best of both worlds. I mean, listen, I like the sound. Sound is what I live for. So for me, I don't see how often I would be driving it in pure electric mode.
The cabin of the 296 is similar to the SF90 and comes with the same tech that is found across the current Ferrari model range. As everything is integrated within the gauge cluster, there's a bit of a learning curve, but let's be honest, when you're driving a Ferrari that sounds and drives this well, the last thing you're worrying about is shuffling through your favorite playlist. You can leave that to your passenger, as they have their own separate display that they can fiddle around with. The optional Daytona seats were a nice touch as well, as they provide plenty of support and comfort.
And honestly, what's a really great feature on any modern day Ferrari is bumpy road mode. I mean, it just makes living with a Ferrari that much easier. And as you know, I'm from Montreal. The roads are not great, and not great is being very nice, and I would say it's an understatement without me cursing, but they're awful, and bumpy road mode makes it livable. And it's really remarkable considering that you're in a $500,000 Ferrari that's probably this high from the ground, and it takes the roads very, very well. the overall proportions of the 296 are smaller than what we're used to from the F8, 488, and even the SF90. Paired with that, the handling is just absolutely bonkers on this thing. Look how it builds up speed, downshift. Just taking it to the corner over here, that is just silly.
The 296 also comes with an active rear spoiler that deploys at a minimum speed of 155 miles per hour and adds 100 kilograms of downforce.
And considering we are on winter conditions, let's call it, granted we're very lucky that it's dry today, we are on winter tires. And I have experienced this car on the track last summer. It is silly what it is capable of, and you know what, just driving it around is just, oh god, I love this thing so much. I'm just losing words to describe how good it is. I mean, again, just downshift, accelerate. It's just, I'm speechless, and it takes a lot for me to be speechless, but they have done such a good job with the 296. I drove the SF90. I think the SF90 is an unreal car for what it is. I personally prefer the way that this looks. Like I said, I like the fact that there's styling cues from the heritage Ferraris. And you know what? The SF90 has nearly 1,000 horsepower, and this feels as exhilarating as that. And I just prefer this overall. Well done, Ferrari. Because this thing is unbelievable.
As this was the first 296 driving around Montreal, I messaged a few friends and car spotters to show the car to. Here's how that portion of the day went.
So as you can see, we're now back at the dealership. The 296 has been safely returned. What a phenomenal day this has been. Thank you again to Ferrari Quebec for allowing me to spend time with the brand new 296. And if you'd enjoyed this content, be sure to like and subscribe for plenty more videos to come. See you next time.